Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Governor Tony Evers announcing today he will move forward on his plan to reform the state's prison system and take steps to eventually close Green Bay Correctional Institution. He's asking that the $15 million secured in the bipartisan budget be released to lay the groundwork and avoid further delays.
Yeah, the State Building Commission, which the governor chairs, could vote on that request in 2 weeks. Besides closing GBCI, the governor's plan includes turning Waupun Correctional Institution into a medium security vocational village. It would also close Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake schools as a youth facility and instead build newer, smaller regional facilities to replace those schools, ensuring that youth can receive treatment closer to their homes and to their families. Chief political reporter Jason Zimmerman reaching out to lawmakers today to see if the governor's request will have bipartisan support. He's live for us in the newsroom. Jason.
Cami, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have been calling for the prison's closure. They just continue to disagree on how to get there and the time it might take to close that facility. As far as the $15 million to get the ball rolling, it appears to be getting a green light.
Well, debate continues in Madison on specifics tied to the governor's prison reform plan, including the date for closing GBCI. His announcement Tuesday is so far receiving widespread support. State Senator Jamie Wall represents Alloway, where the prison is located.
The exact date, if and when that prison might close, is still up in the air, but at least this is a positive step forward toward reform of the prison system and the eventual closure to GBCI.
Governor Evers saying in a statement in part, quote, "While it was disappointing that Republican lawmakers rejected most of my budget investments to make sweeping improvements to our correctional facilities, this $15 million will help ensure we can get to work, keep projects on time, and prevent costs to taxpayers from going up," end quote. Many Republicans also responding favorably to the governor's announcement, including Representative David Steffen.
This morning I met with the Department of Corrections, the governor's staff. I've also met with the co-chair of Joint Finance, as well as one of the Republican Assembly commissioners. And providing the corrections staff does what they say they're going to do with the money, fully expect them to support the release of the money in 2 weeks.
Right now, the 127-year-old prison is one of the oldest in Wisconsin. Alloway Village officials have been asking the state to shut it down for several years now, citing concerns over overcrowding and safety.
Democrats and Republicans need to sit at the table, and they're starting to do that, so that's great. But they need to sit at the table and get things done and move forward.
Republicans also tell me they will continue to push for a closing date at GBCI with legislation before the end of the year. The governor previously vetoed a 2029 budget provision for that to happen. Chris, back to you.
Jason.